Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 12th class of this intermediate English course. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, welcome. We have a full class tonight. I was laughing at the beginning of the video because I was hearing Niria's commentary and Edward's Ogando commentary about that I don't give breaks here to chat during class. Yeah.
De
That
vez en cuando, teacher. Yes.
yeah, that's complicated. That's complicated. Because all these classes are recorded. All these classes are recorded. So I upload this to YouTube, and then Infotep use them to evaluate the class if they need to. So it's
Okay.
just a straightforward class all the time. But that's good. That's good. Yesterday I saw the World Baseball Classic. I don't follow baseball, but it sounded interesting to watch Venezuela against Dominican Republic, and it was an interesting game. It was really fun. So let's see how Dominican plays tomorrow with against Korea, South Korea. Okay, guys, tell me, Jonkel.
Teacher, I have one question. If you don't follow to baseball, what the sport do you like it?
I the thing is that I don't follow any sports. I watch some basketball from time to time when Golden State Warriors is playing because I like how Stephen Curry plays, so I enjoy that. And normally I watch when they are playing the playoffs. In the case of baseball, I don't follow baseball. So I don't follow baseball or any other sports. The only sports that I follow it's the one that I do, that I go to the gym. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I I love going to the gym, lifting weights, and all those kinds of activities. That is the only sport that I practice. I like softball. I have played softball in the past, but not anymore. I don't have the time to do it anymore. But I don't follow any specific sports at the moment. Tell me, Joangel.
The gym is a sport or cardio activity?
Yeah, that's why I say like sport. Like sport because it's not a sport. It's a discipline. I think it's a discipline. Um, but that is the only thing that I do, and that is related to physical activity because sports are always related to some kind of physical activity. So fitness, lifting weights is a I think it's a discipline. And I that's what I do. That's what I do. I read a lot about that, and I help other people do that too. But basically, that's basically it. I don't follow baseball now because the Dominican Republic is playing, and it's really fun to watch. I might give it a chance to watch it again, maybe on Sunday, maybe. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me take a picture for la asesora of Infotep. She's texting me. Okay. So with that being said, guys, let's begin. Tonight we have a lot of exercises that we are going to review. It's going to be a fun night. Okay, a fun class. So let's begin with this. Let's begin with this. How often do you run? How often do you run? Okay, so here we have to classify the sports and fitness activity. Okay, the gym is a fitness activity. Lifting weights is a fitness activity. Here we have the exact term. Okay, so which of these are sports? Tell me, Joe Angel.
The say one sport and one
The
fitness activity, or only one?
Tell me all the sports. Only the sports.
Soccer,
Soccer. Okay.
basketball. Sorry, only one.
Yeah, continue. Tell me all the sports because that's pretty easy.
Okay. Basketball, volleyball, football.
Okay, so we have baseball, soccer, basketball, volleyball, and football, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice, well done. Saoni, fitness activities.
Okay, walking, jogging,
Okay,
weight
walking,
training,
jogging,
Pilates,
weight
and
training,
yoga.
Pilates, and
Okay,
yoga.
Pilates and yoga. Okay, nice. So walking, jogging, weight training, Pilates, and yoga. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Okay, so we read this already. So let's continue with the exercise number 2. Arrange these words to make sentences or questions. Okay, so the first one, that is the example. We have the answer here. We often play tennis on Saturday mornings. We often play tennis on Saturday mornings. Number 2. Tell me, Joan Nihil, number 2.
Does Ryan ever do yoga?
Does Ryan
Okay,
ever
does
do
Ryan
yoga?
ever do yoga? Nice. Number 3, Nidia, number 3.
Okay, number three. How
Okay,
often
number
do you
3.
go swimming?
How often do you go
Okay.
swimming?
How often do you go swimming? Very well. Let's continue with Saoni. Saoni, number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I never go almost
I
jogging.
never go
I
almost
never
jogging.
go almost jogging. Okay, we need to make an adjustment there, Saoni. Remember that the structure is almost never. Okay, almost never. So those words go together. Almost followed by never. Almost never. Okay. So in that case, the answer is I almost never go jogging. I almost never go jogging. Okay. Jennifer, number 5.
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
They
teacher.
they hardly ever
They
played
they
basketball.
hardly ever played
Yes, they
basketball.
hardly ever play basketball. And Janelle, number 6.
What do you usually do
What do
on
you
Sundays?
usually
What do you
do on
usually do on
Sunday?
Sundays? Okay, well done. Let's continue. Easy peasy. Okay, here we have put the adverbs in the correct place. Sometimes there is more than one correct answer. Okay, that's possible. So let's continue. So here we have 8. So who is going to do number 1, letter A and letter B? Number 1, letter A and letter B. Tell me, Joan Nihil.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
ever play sports?
Do you ever
Sure.
play
I
sports?
play soccer twice a
Sure.
week.
I play
Muy bien, very
soccer
well.
twice
Do
a
you
week.
ever play sports? Sure, I play soccer twice a week. Number 2 now. Jennifer, letter A and letter B.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
What do you usually
What do you
do on
usually
Saturday
do on
Saturday
Saturday
mornings?
morning?
Nothing much.
Nothing
Much.
much.
Almost
Much.
uh, almost
Almost,
usually sleepy
almost
until
usually
noon.
sleepy until noon.
I almost always sleep until noon. Almost always. Okay. So here we have what do you usually goes here, right?
Yes, teacher. Almost.
Yeah, almost always, as you said, almost always. So the first one, letter A and letter B.
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
there's a
Almost
delay
always.
in my voice. Okay, it's okay. So here, I just want to point out something really quick. Okay, so here we have two do's, right? We have do here and we have do here. Remember that as Jennifer did, she did it right. When we have the adverb goes before the main verb always. So when you see an auxiliary, in this case, you're going to forget that this auxiliary is here and you are going to look for the main verb always. So as Jennifer did, you're going to put the adverb before the main verb of the question, okay? The auxiliary does not apply. The structure applies to the main verb. Okay, so what do you usually do on Saturday mornings? Nothing much. I almost always sleep until noon. Okay, let's continue with Angela. Number 3, letter A and letter B.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
often leave waiting
Do
at
you
the
often leave waiting at the gym? No.
Angela, we didn't listen to the last part after no. Are you there, Angela?
No.
No. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, now we can hear you, Angela.
Hello.
Could you please repeat letter B?
Sí. No.
Sí.
I
No.
hardly ever leave
Hardly
baby.
ever
¿Se escucha?
leave
Yes,
baby.
yes. Now,
¿Se escucha?
now we can listen to you. Okay. I hardly ever lift weights. So, do you often lift weights at the gym? No, I hardly ever lift weights. Okay, Nidia, number 4, letter A and letter B.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
always
Do
exercise
you
on
always
Sunday?
exercise
No.
on
I
Sundays?
never
No,
exercise on
I never
Sundays.
exercise on
Exercise.
Sundays.
Exercise.
Yes.
Okay. Do you
Exercise.
always
Okay. Do you
exercise
always
on Sundays?
exercise
No.
on
I
Sundays?
never
No,
exercise
I
on
never
Sundays.
exercise
Okay,
on
that's perfect.
Sundays.
Exercise. So, do you always exercise on Sundays? No, I never exercise on Sundays. Okay, let's continue with Angelina Peñaló, number 5, letter A and letter B, Angelina.
Okay. What do
Okay.
you do?
What do you do?
Si no me escucha, tiene que decirme que tengo la señal
Si no me
pésima.
escucha, tiene que decirme que
Okay,
tengo
we
la
listen
señal
to you
pésima.
pretty well.
Okay. Okay. Let's.
Okay.
What do
Okay. Let's.
you usually
What
do
do
after
you
class?
usually
I
do
got out
after
with my
class?
classmate
I got
about
out with
3
my
times a
classmate
week.
about
Okay,
3
we're
times
done.
a
What do you
week.
usually do after class? I go out with my classmates about 3 times a week. Saoni, number 6, letter A and letter B.
Cállate, yo perdía, yo estoy más perdida con
Cállate, yo
trompo worker.
perdía, yo estoy más perdida
Do
con
you go
trompo worker.
often
Do you
to the
go
movies?
often
Yeah,
to the
I
movies?
go 11 a
Yes,
weekend to
I
the
go
movies.
11 a weekend to the
Okay,
movies.
so let's see this, Saoni. Let's see this. Okay, remember, we have here 2 expressions. We have the adverbs and we have time expressions. So remember that the adverb always go before the verb. Okay? Always. Yes. Do you often go to the movies before the verb? But the time expressions, they are at the end. They're different. Yes, I go to the movies once a week. So it's not the same. The adverbs always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, never, almost never, almost always, all those adverbs go before the verb. But the time expressions, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, they go at the end of the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Joanne
Okay.
Hill, number 7, letter A and letter B.
Do you ever go bike
Do you
riding?
ever go
No,
bike
I
riding?
hardly ever ride a
No, I
bike.
hardly ever
Okay, do you
ride
ever
a
go by
bike.
riding? No, I hardly ever ride a bike. And the last one, okay, tell me, Angelina, number 8, letter A and letter B.
Do you sometimes walk
Do
to
you
school?
sometimes walk
Should
to
I
school?
work to school
Should
5
I
days
work
a
to
week?
school
Oh,
5
okay,
days
well
a
done,
week?
well done. Okay, guys, do you have any questions regarding this exercise? No. Okay. So remember the rule, remember the rule, remember the rule. Okay. Adverbs, time expressions go at the end every day, once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, often much at the end. The adverbs always go before the verb. If you have the verb to be, well, they go after the verb to be. That is the exception, the verb to be. Okay, so let's continue with this one. So far, so good, right? Okay, so we have here, use these questions to complete the conversations. How often do you ever, and what do you usually? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me check this. Okay. Okay, so let's start with Angelina. Okay, number 2, the answer is, well, I usually do martial arts or watch TV after work. What would be the question, Angelina? Angelina, your microphone is off. Angelina, are you there? Well, apparently Angelina can't hear us. Okay, Joanne Hill, number 2. What would be the question, Joanne Hill?
Okay, here the question
Okay,
is,
here the
what do
question
you usually
is,
do after
what
work?
do you usually do after
Well
work?
done. What do you usually do after work? Okay, Jennifer, number 3. What would be the question for yes? I sometimes play sports on weekends, usually soccer.
Okay. The
The
questions.
Do you ever play sport on weekends?
I sometimes
Yes,
play
I sometimes
sports
play
on weekends.
sports on
Always
weekends.
soccer.
Usually,
Always soccer.
usually soccer. Okay, okay, well done. That is the question. Do you ever play sports on weekends? There is something curious about this. Okay, so pay attention. Here you have this. You see this? Yes. You see this? Yes. If you look closely to the questions, how, WH question, what, WH question, do is the only yes or no question. So that's a clue, una pista. That's a clue for the question. As soon as I see a affirmative answer like this one, yes, I know that the question is with do, because what and how can't be answered with a yes or no response. Don't forget that. Okay, let's continue with Angela. Angela, number 4. What would be the question for I don't exercise very often at all?
Number two.
Number four. Number
Number
four.
two.
All right. How often do you start
How often
exercise?
do you
Yes.
start
Exercise.
exercise?
Okay, well done. How often do you exercise? Okay, let's continue with number five. No, I never go to the gym on Saturdays. Tell me, Janelle. Question number five.
Do you ever go to the gym
Do you
on
ever go to the
Saturday?
gym on
Yes. Do you
Saturday?
ever go to the gym on Saturdays? Again, we have here a no. Yes, 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 no. The question is always going to be, in this case, with do, because that is the only question that requires, that demands a yes or no response. Okay, Nidia, the last one. What would be the question for I usually go jogging 4 times a week?
How often do you go
How
jogging?
often do you
I
go
usually go
jogging?
jogging four
I
times a
usually
week.
go jogging
Okay,
four
very
times
well.
a
How
week.
often do you go jogging? This adverb is usually, usually. Instead of usually, usually. I usually. Okay. So, if you don't have a question regarding this, let's continue. Okay. Here we have complete this conversation with the correct prepositions. Write them in the correct places. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So, here we have the example. What time do you go swimming in the morning? Okay, let's continue with Neil. Angelina, are you there, Angelina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, dear. Can you hear me, teacher? Can you
With this
hear me,
one,
teacher?
you don't have this
Repeat
this
again. Repeat again.
you don't have this exercise? Oh, okay. Okay, you didn't do it. Okay, let's see who can help you. Let's see who can help you. Saoni, Neil.
Okay. I always
Okay.
go swimming
I
at
always
7.
go swimming
How
at
about you,
7.
Kelly?
Okay,
How
very
about you,
well. I
Kelly?
always go swimming at.
I always. Okay.
I
Okay.
always.
So in this
Okay.
case, Angelina, we have here three prepositions. We have for. We haven't seen for yet, but we use for purpose. For purpose. So it doesn't fit here. We use on for days. Again, we don't have a day reference here, so we won't use it. The only preposition that fits is at. Remember that we use at for time. So I always go swimming at 7. How about you, Kelly? Okay, let's continue with Kelly. Angela, Kelly.
All right. I always go
All right. I always go swimming.
So,
Oh,
and
sorry.
and do you all
And do you all play
You are is
sport?
here, Kelly. I usually go swimming noon here.
Okay.
Okay.
I usually go swimming
I usually go swimming
around noon.
at
I swim
around noon.
for
I
about
swim
10
for about
minutes.
10
Okay,
minutes.
I swim for about 30 minutes. Okay, well done. Okay, well done.
Around.
So in the case of the first one, the answer is around. We don't use in for time or with. We don't use those, okay? We don't use those for time. We use around. I usually go swimming around noon. Alrededor del mediodía, around noon. And here I swim I swim for about. For is a preposition about time too. We use it for duration. For duration, para la duración, ¿verdad? Duración de tiempo. I swim for about. Alrededor de. For about. I swim for about 30 minutes. Here we can use at because we don't have where to place at, or until. Okay, it's customary in English to use for when we have about. I swim for about 30 minutes. Okay, for about. Let's continue with Jennifer. Neil. Jennifer. Neil.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you also play
Do you
sport
also
in your
play
free time?
sport in your free time?
Nice. In. Okay. Here, the correct answer is in. It is not at because we don't have a reference of time here, or until because the question is about what you do in your free time, which means during your free time. Free time is an unspecified time reference. We don't know how much is it. How much is it? Okay, yeah, how much is it? So we use in. And do you also play sports in your free time? In. Okay, let's continue with Kelly. Joanne Hill, Kelly.
No, I usually go out with my classmates.
Okay. No, I usually go out with my classmates. With. Here we use with, con, right? No, I usually go out with, here, with my classmates. Around doesn't fit, and for either. What about you, right? Okay, Nidia, Neil.
Okay. I
Okay.
go to the
I
gym on
go
Mondays
to the
and
gym on
Wednesdays.
Mondays
And
and
sometimes
Wednesdays. And
I go
sometimes I
jogging
go
on weekends.
going
Very
on
well, very well.
weekends.
So here we have the preposition on for both sentences because we're talking about days. Remember, we use on for days. I go to the gym on Mondays and Wednesdays, and sometimes I go jogging on weekends. Remember that we use on for weekdays and weekends. That's why we say on Monday, on Tuesday, on Thursday, on Wednesday, on weekends. Okay? Wow, you really like to stay in shape. To stay in shape. Okay? Let me erase all this. Do you have any questions regarding this exercise? Any doubts? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's work with the listening. The first one. So, listening. I swim twice a week. Listen to 3 people discuss what they like to do in the evening. Complete the chart. Okay, so let's see. We have here Joseph, Victoria, and Carlos. And we have frequency. Okay, so number 1, Joseph. What is the activity and what is the frequency? Tell me, Saoni.
He's a him or his.
His activity. His activity.
His activity.
His
Swimming.
swimming
How often?
and
Twice
how
a week.
often?
Twice a week.
A week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
Twice a week.
Remember to practice that. That is a common. Students normally have some difficulty with that word. Twice. Practice that word a lot. Twice. Okay, so Joseph's activity is swimming and the frequency is twice a week. Nidia, number 2, Victoria. What is the activity and how often?
Okay. Chess activity,
Okay.
yoga class.
Chess activity, yoga
How
class.
often? Three times
How
a
often?
week.
3 times a
Week.
A week.
week.
A week.
Yes.
Yes.
3 times a week.
A week. Yes.
Okay. So Victoria's activity is yoga and the frequency is 3 times a week. Angelina, Carlos.
Okay, he plays tennis. Okay, he plays
How
tennis.
often?
About
And
twice
how
a month.
often?
Yes.
About twice
well
a month.
done. So Carlos' activity is tennis. He played tennis. And the frequency is twice a month. Nice. Okay, we read this. Okay, let's continue here. We are at the middle of the class. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So, complete these questions, then practice with a partner. We're going to complete this question using or. How often, how long, how well, or how good, right? Number 1. Tell me, Saoni, what would be here the correct how?
How good are you
How
at
good?
sport?
How good are you
Nice.
at
How good
sport?
are you at sports? How good, right? How good. I guess I'm pretty good. I play a lot of different sports. Easy. Joanny Hill, number 2. Which how is correct?
It's how long? How It's long do you how spend long? online?
How long do you
About an
spend
hour
online?
after
About
dinner.
an hour
I like to
after
chat
dinner.
with my friends.
I like to
Yes.
chat
How
with my
long do you
friends.
spend online? About an hour after dinner. I like to chat with my friends. Okay, number 3. Tell me, Angelina, what's the correct how?
How often do you go to the beach? How often do you go to the beach?
Nice. How often do you go to the beach? Once or twice a month. Once or twice a month. It's a good way to relax. Angela, number 4.
How will do you
How will do you swim?
Very well. How well do you swim? How well? How well do you swim? Not very well. I need to take swimming lessons. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Let's continue. Complete the sentences. Use the words from the box. Okay. Let's do this. So, Kathy never exercises. She's a real couch potato. She's a real couch potato. Couch potato. I hope we don't have couch potatoes in the group. Okay, let's continue with Nidia. Nidia, number 2 and number 3.
Okay. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. How often do you do martial art?
Number 3.
Number 3. I like to
In
stay
shape and play
in
a sport
shape
every day.
and
Well
play a
done.
sport
How
every day.
often do you do martial arts? And I like to stay in shape. I play sports every day. Well done. Angela, number 4 and number 5.
yes don't wait great
Yes, don't wait great. Never eating.
I should go
Number 5 is I should go shopping twice a week.
Okay. Well done. You didn't finish the sentence here, Angela. He usually runs about 3 miles.
Oh,
I should go
he are to the
twice
go
a week.
shopping twice a week. He
About
usually runs
3 miles.
about 3 miles.
Miles. Okay, well done, Angela. So Jeff does weight
Miles.
training every evening. He lifts 50-pound weights And number 5, Arturo goes jogging twice a week. He usually runs about 3 miles. Okay, let's continue, Janelle. Number 6 and number 7.
Me home self watches in the evening. Maria is on the soccer team at high pace in the ball.
Okay. So Mijo often watches TV in the evening. That's correct. And Maria is on the soccer team at her high school. At her high school, she's good at passing the ball. Okay, well done. Angelina, number 8 and number 9.
Judy never goes swimming
Judy never goes
when
swimming
the water is cold.
when the water
Kylie
is cold.
often goes
Kylie
bike
often goes
reading on the
bike
weekends.
And
reading
weekends.
on the
Okay.
weekends.
So Judy never goes swimming when the water is cold. Cold. And Kyle often goes bike riding on weekends. Okay. And the last remaining exercise, number 10 and 11. Who wants to read them? Tell me, Saoni.
I run on the training at
I
the
run
gym
on the
three
training
times a week.
at the gym three
In
times a week.
Canada, many people
In
like to
Canada,
play
many
ice hockey
people like to play
outside
ice hockey
in the winter.
outside
Okay.
in the
Okay.
winter.
Well done. So this word here, Saoni, is treadmill. Treadmill. I run on the treadmill.
Training. ¿Cómo es?
Treadmill.
Training.
Treadmill.
¿Cómo es?
Treadmill.
Yes, that's right.
Treadmill.
I run on the
Okay.
treadmill at the gym 3 times a
Okay.
week. In Canada, many people like to play ice hockey outside in the winter. Okay, well done. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Okay, so, okay, this is not included. Okay, so let's go with our second listening. So you're in great shape. Listen to Rachel, Nicholas, Zach, and Jennifer discuss sports and exercise. Who is a couch potato? A fitness freak? A sports nut? A gym rat? Okay, so let's see. Who is a couch potato? Tell me, Nidia.
A cow potato is
A
sack.
cow
Yes.
potato is
Zach
sack.
is a couch potato, a lazy guy who doesn't do anything. He doesn't train. He just like to watch TV. Okay, Saoni, who is a fitness freak?
Rachel.
Rachel is a fitness freak. Okay. Let's continue. Janelle, who is a sports nut?
He's Nicholas.
Nicholas is a sports nut. And the last one is the remaining one, right? A gym rat. Well, in that case is Jennifer. Jennifer is a gym rat. Okay, so let me confirm something here. Okay, we have, yes. Okay, let's continue with this one. Okay, so choose the correct answers. How often do you play golf, Monica? Once a week. Number 2, how long do you spend on the golf course? About 4 hours? About average? About 3 miles? Tell me, Saoni.
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours.
About 4 hours. Okay, number 3. And how well do you play? I'm not very well. I almost never do. I'm about average. Tell me, Nidia.
About Average.
Average. I'm
About
about average.
average.
Okay. Soy el promedio. Soy promedio. Y how good are you at other sports? Tell me, Janelle.
Not very good, actually. Not very good, actually.
Okay. Here we have two possible answers. We have not very good actually, and pretty well, I guess. Pretty well, I guess. Pretty well, I guess. Well, in this case, I normally incline for the last one. I pretty well, I guess. How good are you at other sports? But not very good could be, might sound like a possibility. Okay, but the answer here is pretty well, I guess. Pretty well, I guess. How good are you at other sports? Pretty well, I guess. Is normally the answer at these types of questions. Okay, pretty well, I guess. Okay, so let's continue. Look at the answers. Write questions using how. Again, with more how. Give me 1 second. One second. Okay, so look at the answers. Write questions with using how. How long do you spend exercising? I don't spend any time at all. In fact, I don't exercise. Okay, Saoni, number 2.
How good are you at
How
playing
good are you
football?
at playing
Yes, how good.
football?
I'm pretty good at it.
I'm
On
pretty good
the school
at
team.
it. And on
Okay,
the school team.
nice. This construction, when you see it like this, remember, normally in English it sounds something like, I'm pretty good at it, pretty good at it, pretty good at it. Instead of making long pauses to say good at it, it is good at it, good at it. I'm pretty good at it, pretty good at it, pretty good at it. Okay. Number 3, Angela.
Number three,
Number three,
how often do you go
how
for a
often
walk?
do you go
I
for a
was every
walk?
day. I really
I was every
enjoy
day. I really
Enjoyed it. Again,
enjoyed
enjoyed it. Instead of saying enjoy it,
enjoy
enjoyed it. Yes. Like
enjoyed.
smooth, bien suave, como todo conectado. So, how often do you go for a walk? That's correct.
Okay,
Almost every day. I
enjoyed.
really enjoyed it. Janelle, number 4.
How well do you play baseball? How well do you play baseball?
Okay. How well do you play baseball? Baseball? Pretty well, I guess. Yeah, I like it a lot. And the last one, number 5. Tell me, Saoni.
How long do you spend at
How
jogging?
long do you
I
spend
spend
at
about
jogging?
an hour
I
jogging.
spend about an
Okay.
hour jogging.
How long do you spend jogging without the at? Just jogging. How long do you spend jogging? Okay, without the
Okay.
at. I spend about
Okay.
an hour jogging. Okay, nice. We have this one. Let me confirm. Sometimes I forget. Okay, we have this one. So rewrite these sentences. Find another way to say each sentence using the words given. Okay? These exercises are really good, guys, because they help you be flexible in your thinking. Instead of having one way of saying something, you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And those resources are pretty good when you are speaking because sometimes you don't remember one structure, but you remember other structures. So that will help you speak better. Or don't be silent. To not be silent in a full conversation because you don't know how to say something in only because you don't know how to say something in one specific way. You have more than one way to say it. And those are tools that we all need. Okay, so rewrite these sentences, find another way. I don't go bike riding very often. I hardly ever go bike riding. It's the same thing. Saoni number 2. Tamara exercises twice a month.
Tamara not very often exercise.
Tamara not very often exercise.
Okay. There's something here, Saoni. Remember, when you see not in parentheses, it means that you have to use a negative form in the sentence. But normally, we don't use not as we see it here. We have to use the negative form for this tense. So if you look at this sentence is in present tense, right? Present simple. So for present simple, if you want to use a negative form, you need the auxiliary. The auxiliary is don't or doesn't. Because we're talking about Tamara, which is a she, I need doesn't. So Tamara doesn't exercise very often. Or Tamara doesn't very often exercise.
Okay.
Well, we should leave it at the end. Sounds better. Tamara doesn't exercise very often. It sounds much better. Okay. At the end. So remember, not doesn't in this case.
Okay.
So Tamara doesn't exercise very often. Here we have 2 elements. That's why we're using very often at the end. Okay. We're using it at the end because we have 2 elements. We don't have often by itself. We have very often. Okay, Angela, number 3. Patty tries to keep fit.
Patty tries
to stay in shape. Okay, well done. Nidia, number 4. Ricardo often exercise at the gym.
Ricardo often works
Ricardo often
at the gym.
Yes,
At
Ricardo
the
often
gym.
works out at the gym. Works because we are in present simple. Remember.
Yes.
Number 5. I go jogging every day after work. Tell me, Janelle.
I always go jogging.
I always go jogging. I always go jogging after work. E, the last one. Tell me, Johnny Hill, number 6.
How good do you play tennis?
How good do you play tennis? In this case, okay. We have how good. You could use how well too. How well do you play tennis? To use another one instead of how good again. But it's okay. How good do you play tennis, or how well do you play tennis? Normally with good we have are. How good are you at tennis? How well do you play? Normally when we use how good we have this structure. How good are you? How good are you at? How well do you? You see? Both questions are related, but the structure varies a little bit. So how good are you at tennis? How well do you play? Okay, so let's continue. Oh, wow, we are at the end. That was fast. Okay, so here we have the questions. Do I have a list here of the people responsible of these questions? No, nobody sent the list. Okay, let's
Yes,
see.
teacher.
Yes,
Tell me, Nidia.
teacher.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I
Question
am.
number one.
You're number
I am
one.
Question
sorry.
number one.
Yes.
I am
Okay,
sorry.
perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. What do you think about fitness and sports? Answer these questions. Okay, Nidia, number one. Do you like to exercise for a short time or a long time? Tell me, Nidia. What do you like?
Okay. I like to
Okay. I
exercise,
like to
but I
exercise,
don't have the
but
time.
I don't have
When
the
I do
time.
it
When I do
occasionally, it
it
is for a
occasionally,
short time,
it is for a
approximately
short time, approximately
approximately 1 hour.
approximately 1 hour.
Okay, approximately 1 hour. Wow, that
Yes.
is not not
Yeah.
such as not such a short time. Not such as a short time. Almost an hour. That is an average time. That's good. Okay,
Okay.
nice, Nidia. Number
Okay.
two. Who has the question number two?
It's my,
Edward. Okay,
it's
Edward. Do
my.
you prefer exercising in the morning or in the evening, Edward?
I prefer to exercise at night. I prefer to exercise at
Okay,
night.
Edward prefers to exercise at night. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well done, Edward. Okay.
yeah.
Number three. Who has question number three?
My teacher.
Okay. Tell me,
My
Jennifer.
teacher.
Which do you like better, Jennifer? Walking or jogging?
I prefer walking to jogging
I
because
prefer
I get
walking
less
to
tired
jogging because I
walking
get
than
less
jogging.
tired walking than
Okay. Well done.
jogging.
Nice. Okay. Nice answer. Number four. Which do you like better? Team sports or individual sports? Who has
My
question number
teacher.
four? Okay.
My teacher.
I like things sport more
I like things sport
because they
more
are more fun. I have
because
a
they are
better
more fun. I
chance
have
of
a
winning.
better
For example,
chance of
play
winning.
basketball.
For example,
So
play
you like to
basketball.
play team sports because you have more opportunities for to win.
Yes.
Interesting
Yes.
perspective. Okay, let's continue. Number five. How good are you at sports like basketball and tennis?
Me, this is me. This is for me.
Me, this is me.
Okay,
This is for me.
nice. Let's see.
But I remember you
But
told
I,
us
I
that
remember you told us that
the we can
um,
use many
the
lines.
we can
Yes,
use
yes,
many
if you want to.
lines.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, about this question
Well,
is
about
a personal
this
answer.
question, it's a
Well,
personal
I am not
answer.
good at these
Well,
sports.
I am not good
When I
at
was
these
a child,
sports.
I practiced
When I was a
volleyball a
child, I
little,
practiced
but I was
volleyball
not
a
good
little,
at that
but I was
sport
not
either.
good at
My
that sport
husband
either.
and my two
My
sons play
husband and
basketball
my
at
two
a lot,
sons play
but
basketball
I just
a lot,
watch them.
but I
They are
just
very
watch
good at the
them.
sport.
They are very
My
good at
older
the
son
sports.
also
My
plays
older
football,
son
and
also
he is
plays football,
very good
and he
at
is
it.
very good at it.
I would like to be good
I
at a
would like
sport
to
or
be
musical
good at a
instrument,
sport or
but I
musical
didn't have the
instrument,
opportunity.
but I
But
didn't
I
have the
am good at
opportunity.
speaking.
But
For
I am good
example,
at
I can be a
speaking. For
master of
example, I
ceremonies.
can be a
I
master
can
of
host
ceremonies.
programs,
I
and
can
I like
host
to give
programs,
reflective
and I like
messages.
to give reflective
Messages.
messages.
I think I
Messages.
am also good
I
at
think
giving
I am also
advices.
good at giving
Sometimes I
advices.
go to Parque del
Sometimes
Este
I go
and
to
ride a
Parque del
bike,
Este
walk
and ride
or
a
run.
bike, walk or
Sometimes I
run.
also go to the gym
Sometimes
and
I
lift
also go to
weights,
the gym
but
and
I
lift
don't really
weight,
enjoy it.
but I don't really enjoy it.
I know I need to be
I
more
know
active
I need
with
to be more
sports and
active
exercise
with
because I
sport
don't
and
want to be a
exercise
couch
because
potato.
I don't want to
You don't
be
want
a
to be a couch
couch
potato?
potato.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well done. Well done, Johnny. That was a full description of your life when it comes to sports. It's never late to start to join a practice or to start playing at sports, a sport. So you're good to go any moment you want. The important thing is that you know that you need to be more active and that you're doing something about it. You lift weights even though you don't like it. And that's also important.
Yes, I don't like lift weights, but I like bike. I like bike riding.
Bike riding. But you know, we need both things. You need to, because when you do bike riding, you are helping your heart. You are supporting your heart, but not your metabolism or your muscles. So the biggest um the biggest endocrine, I think it's endocrinologist, endocrine. The biggest endocrine or endocrine organ in our body is our muscles. So we need to target both things. We need to target our heart, but we also need to target our muscles. Okay? And those are
Okay,
different, like different
I
things.
will try.
Yes,
I will try.
I encourage you to try because when you go bike riding, you are helping your heart to be healthier. Your heart will appreciate that, but your muscles need resistance. So when you are lift weighting, when you are lifting weights, your muscles get activated, and that activation will help you be functional when you are over 60 or 70 years old. And it has many other benefits because I just said that is the most is the biggest endocrine organ in our body, our muscles. Every time you walk, every time you flex your muscles, it liberates myokines. And those are active substances, we can say, or hormones that work inside our body, um, regulating different activities like our insulin levels, our glucose levels, our sensitivity to glucose, and many other things. Many other things. So it's good to have them
Okay.
both. Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. So let's continue with the last one. What is a sport or game you don't like? Who has number 6?
My teacher.
Tell me, Janae.
My teacher. I really love the sport of skating because I was a skating show called Soy Luna. When I was little, that show inspires me a lot because it showed how fun and exciting skating can be. I love seeing how the characters work hard, learn new things, enjoy skating with their friends. That's why skating became a very special sport for me because besides being fun, it makes me at happy.
Okay, so you don't like skating?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
teacher.
Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, guys, so this was an interesting exercise. An interesting exercise. This is the end of the practices we had for tonight. So, for our next class on Tuesday, we are going to start unit number 7. So, unit number 7, we are going to talk about again the past simple. Okay? The past simple. So, I'm going to send you this conversation and this other conversation, right? And I will send you also a video about the simple past to review, because we discussed this in the intro book. I will send you a video about the simple past and a video about the past of the verb to be. Okay? So when you hear it in our next class, it won't be something new for you. Okay? So let me add something else. Okay, here we have this text, this one, awesome vacations. So we will read this in our next class as well. So we have here 3 paragraphs. I need 3 volunteers to read this in our next class, please. We have Marco, Leticia, and Kelly. Who wants to read Marco? Okay, Angela. Angela has Marco. Joanny has Leticia. I need someone else. Nidia has Kelly. Okay, there you go. Angela, Joanny, and Nidia. So all the others have to read the article so you can do this exercise. Okay, the exercise is pretty simple. Read the online post, then write the number of the post where each sentence could go, and then answer this question: which person used an unusual form of transportation? Who saw a piece of art? Who had a very active vacation? Which place do you think is the most interesting? Why? Okay, pretty easy. Okay, so do you have any questions about this, guys? Is everything clear? Well, if everything is clear, tell me, Saoni.
Todavía yo tengo tiempo de coger la última práctica, teacher.
Todavía yo tengo
Porque no
tiempo
la
de
pude
coger la
coger.
última práctica,
Of
teacher.
course, you
Porque
have
no la
until
pude coger.
Sunday.
Ok. La pasada.
Ok. La
The one
pasada.
that I uploaded on Sunday, la que yo subí el domingo.
Sí.
Yes.
Porque no estaba lista, porque había
Sí.
perdido 2 clases.
Porque no estaba
Entonces, no la
lista,
quería
porque había perdido 2 clases.
Okay.
Entonces no
You
la quería
can
coger.
check on the platform, and then
Okay.
if something come up,
Okay.
you can text me.
Okay.
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 Tell me, Johnny.
Teacher, I have a question.
Teacher, I have a question.
You
Um,
you talked to
you
us about
you talked to
a
us
document
about
that contains
a
the
document that
regular
contains
and
the
irregular
regular
verbs,
Yes.
and
but
irregular
I
verbs, but
can't find this
I
document.
can't
Did you
find this
share it
document.
by
Did you
the group
share
or
it
not?
by
Because
the
I
group
can't
or not?
see it.
Because I
Yes, I
can't
did.
see
I
it.
shared it to the WhatsApp group at the beginning of the intermediate course. Let me. Yes.
I was looking for it,
I was looking for
can
it,
you please
but
try me
can you
again?
please
Yeah, I'm gonna share
try
it again.
me
I'm gonna share it
again?
right now. Yes,
Okay.
I send it. It's right here, but don't worry,
Okay.
I will send it again so you can have it.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Okay,
Okay, you're
thank you
welcome.
very
There you go.
much.
It's in the WhatsApp group. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any more questions, that will be all for tonight. Have a really good night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your World Baseball Classic, and see you again on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Goodbye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Feliz descanso para todos.
Same to
Feliz
you.
descanso para todos.